Okay, Jimmy, I would want your wisdom on one very important topic.
Sure.
You look great physically, and of course, you're a happy person,
That's right.
as it seems. So, I would want to know a lot of guys would want to have a good fitness and a good physique because in India there is this issue with obesity and people have this abdominal fat, men, women, everyone. So I just had a confusion since long. In order to achieve a good physique, is it really important to take these protein supplements which are so popular these days?
I guess you can. You don't. I don't. I
You
don't.
take protein, so let's
No.
talk about it. You
No.
don't take any protein supplements.
Nothing.
Okay. Like there are protein supplements, vegan protein supplements, then there are whey protein and all. So you are not into those things.
No.
Can you please give us an insight into your diet?
My diet. Diet is very clean. Like lots of vegetables.
Lots of vegetables.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do eat meat. Like we have chicken and beef. Like we eat beef in Australia.
Okay.
But like chicken and beef are the two main sort of protein that I intake. Yeah, lots of vegetables. Not many like carbohydrates. So I don't eat a lot of like potato or
You don't eat potato?
rice. Like I do, but not lots. Like I don't have it as
You
main part
consume
of the meal.
dairy products? You don't consume dairy. And what's the reason why you don't use dairy?
I just find my digestion doesn't like
Okay, so
it.
it's a personal issue.
Yeah.
So as such, in India we are so much used to the dairy thing.
Mm.
So do you think this is not an issue?
Well, my thoughts, and everyone has different ideas on this, but my thought is like the actual cow's milk or goat's milk or these milks are designed to turn a little calf into a big 400 kilo animal very quickly. And so we're taking this, which is full of energy and like these massive growth hormones, but our body isn't meant to grow to 400 kilos in a massive size, you know what I mean? So the actual purpose of milk is to grow a big animal, but we're not a big animal.
It's a
So it's,
nutrition for a baby.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, it's not necessarily designed for humans because it's not human milk, you know?
Okay. So I would want to ask this on the behalf of a lot of vegetarians because India is majorly a vegetarian country.
Yeah.
And Hinduism also preaches vegetarianism. So do you think for a vegetarian they can be fit and muscular just depending on dairy and vegetarian food?
Yeah, I don't know much about dairy. I just don't take it. Like that's not for me. You know what I mean? I think you can be fit and healthy as a vegetarian for sure. Absolutely. Because there's lots of forms of protein. You don't need animal protein to get, but it's actually about constantly doing some form of movement or exercise, whether it be yoga or like a more intense activity. I do a lot of running. So running.
A lot of running.
Yeah.
Like how much kilometers? Do you do it on daily basis?
No, I mix yoga, exercise and running. Like I kind of cycle through. So I might run maybe twice a week, 3 times.
Someday you would run?
Yep.
Only run?
Just run. And then
run.
the next day I might do some yoga. And then I do less than an hour, but pretty much every day.
So do you do weight training? Of course I think.
No.
No weight training?
No, just like body weights, push-ups, pull-ups, but no lifting weights, no.
I understand that. So you just do strength training?
Yep.
And like how many days a week?
2.
2, that's sufficient.
2, and then yoga maybe once or twice, running once or twice, so it's kind of mixing it up
Do you
all
also
the time.
take some rest day in a week?
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 days I do nothing.
Depending on how you feel.
Yeah.
I have heard that it should come from within. For example, if you're not feeling like that, you should take rest.
Yeah.
And if you feel like working out or running or yoga.
It is hard though, because at the beginning, if you don't do much exercise, you're always going to not feel like it. So you can't always listen to like what the cravings are.
That's true.
Yeah, sometimes you got to get up and be like, I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then every time I do that, I feel better. Like I'm like, I don't want to go for a run, and then I'll go for even like 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer run, and I'll finish, and I'm like, I feel so much better. Like always feel better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just one question.
Yeah.
Just imagine that you were a vegetarian, and then what you would be doing for a protein?
I think dal and chickpea, like they're very, very high in protein as far as I know. I haven't done much research because I'm not vegetarian.
I got it.
So it's, but I think there's plenty of, especially in India. The one thing I have noticed is things are very, especially North India, the curries can be like real heavy, like quite thick and heavy, which I think if you ate a lot of that all the time would kind of add weight. It might be like needing more vegetables, salad, like something a bit more light in the diet, as well as the curries and lots of rice and things like that. That's just my take. Again, I'm not a nutrition. I don't know. I'm no expert, but
I'm just
when I'm eating the food here, I love it, but it's like feel quite heavy afterwards. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you consume gluten?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're fine with
Love naan bread.
Hello.
Hello, am I disrupting a video?
No. Actually, I was talking to him. If I can also talk to her.
Yeah.
Please sit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.